First comes silence, then the cold, and finally, someone who should have been here long ago. Welcome to a world where stories whisper between crumbling walls, where shadows aren't empty, and someone is watching but never speaks. If you're ready, turn off the light, close your eyes, and let the darkness tell you a story.
I never believed that a house could breathe, but this one did. A slow inhale, the walls seemed to tense. Exhale, and dust rose like an old memory. I entered it for the first time years ago. Back then it stood in the middle of the forest. Now the forest has receded, but the house remained, quiet, indifferent. I always felt it was hiding something, not in the windows, not in the glass, but in the door. Up the back stairs, third room to the left. Everything in that house was silent, except that door. Always closed. When I approached it, time seemed to lose itself. The air grew heavier, my breath slower. I never opened it, not out of fear, but because I knew I must not. And then one day, I touched the handle. Cold, so cold. The door moved on its own, quietly, like the lid of a coffin surrendering to the earth. Behind it, no darkness. There was light, gray, deep, detached, and there he stood. I couldn't see his face. He wore a hood, hands behind his back, but I knew he was looking at me. He said nothing, and yet I knew he was waiting, not for me, but for a decision. I could have walked away, but in that moment, I understood. This house had never been empty, and never mine. I was the one meant to come, and he was the one who stayed. Eternity is not endless time. It is the space between two doors that no one opens. I closed it, slowly, and since then, I breathe differently.
The story ends, but the darkness stays. If the voice of silence calls you again, you know where to find us. Subscribe and let the next shadow come to you. There is always room for one more in the dark.